change it. I think that's one of the reasons why Clinton won. You know, Clinton had this. No matter what.
I'll tell you, when we first had this conversation about the letters, you were right. And
you know, I was just playing it up, and these guys are like, "What? It has a boost!" You know, I mean, for 25-year-old guys.
Poor job of organizing, poor job of educating, too. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DP show tonight. Tonight's going to be an interesting show. It's going to be an interesting because we have a lot of video clips. We have stuff from Italy, and we are having a serious problem with our filters tonight. What does that mean? That means Dimitri has been drinking, and he has no filter. So let's bring him in. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the great Greek god himself, Apollo.
Zeus.
I don't fucking know. Dimitri Aggerfield.
Somebody.
This is going to be, I'm warning everybody, this is a train wreck. This is going to be a train wreck.
You should have put like one of those explicit warnings on the bottom of the screen.
Probably should.
I just now thought about that. We should have done that earlier.
Probably should. I could find something like that. I could find.
But that's okay.
Like an adult.
Don't do it now. It's gonna break everything.
It will break everything. And speaking of breaking everything, before we go any further here, let me just let you guys know that the contest officially starts tonight. It's going to be every DP show. When I hold up, hold on. First of all, I have a little catching up to do with Dimitri. Very important.
Way to be prepared.
Are you? I'm sorry. Well, you know.
Big hearts to Janine. Big hearts to Peggy. Nice to see you, ladies.
Don't forget Peggy knocking out the Unsalted, the watermelon peach. I almost said it. So the contest starts tonight. Every time I say watermelon peach, the #1 best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line, we have to drink. Okay, and you have to drink too.
Buddy, you know, you're twisting my arm right now.
No, I don't mean you. I mean you, everybody watching the show. You have to drink, okay? Also, the contest is the contest. Well, you have to drink when I say it, but you have to guess the total number of times that I say it. All right. So what's going to happen? I know we're just getting used to this contest. So on my Facebook page, there'll be the announcement for the contest, and you have to guess how many times I will say watermelon peach, the #1 best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line. We have to drink again. Hold on. So that's 2. That's twice.
I lost count already.
So it's only 2, dude. It's only 2. So on my Facebook page, like if I go over here, see, remember, tonight, first time the contest happens, right, underneath the bottle, this is where you put your guesses. All right? So usually what it's going to be, usually it's going to be once the show starts, you can't enter anymore. But I'm going to let it go for another 10 minutes so you can get your entries in, right? If there's a tie, like if people guess the same, we'll do a random drawing. If not, you have to guess exactly, right? So far we're at 2. You know, and speaking of that, I don't know, did you know that it went to space? Did you see it go to space?
I did. I saw that video. That was really cool.
Really good, right?
Very good marketing.
I added some sound effects.
Yes.
Vehicle pitching downrange.
Yep. Vehicle pitching downrange. Little sound effects. Yep. Little rocket sound in there. Let me tell you something. The really funny thing about that whole thing was, first of all, I had a hard time getting it tied on the quad, all right? And because I couldn't get it in front of the quad. The camera goes all the way down, but I couldn't get it up. So now, if anybody's familiar with a Mavic, right, to land the thing, you just pull the stick down, and it comes down pretty quick, and then it senses the ground, and it slows down, and it lands really soft, right? So I start bringing it down, and I'm not looking because it's always worked perfectly.
Yeah.
The sensor on the bottom saw the bottle and not the ground.
Oh boy!
So it just came down, and it like I wished I had stopped the recording. It crashed, it flipped over, and all of the fishing line wrapped in the propellers.
Oh boy!
And it's flipping around on the ground. I'm like, great. That little piece of comedy just cost me like what, a couple $1,000. Anyway, those Mavics they're tough, man. They are tough.
Julie said I'm gone already. Julie, I hope I see. Are you gonna? I'm gonna see you in Birmingham. I hope I see you in Birmingham, Julie. She's our UK marketing director. But listen,
you mean Jillian?
Yes.
Yeah.
I call her Gilly. Is that okay?
You call it whatever you want.
Like a little.
You might be right, Gillian. I'm have a little double espresso tonight too.
With Jack Daniels?
Yeah, because I'm like obsessed with coffee since Italy because just the coffee is just so good there. It's so different.
So
go ahead.
Listen,
say something.
It was worth the effort and messing up your drone for that type of marketing that you did.
Thank you.
Number one selling unsalted flavor, the watermelon peach. However, I will.
Oh wait, question. Hold on. When you say it, do we have to drink too?
It's your fucking contest. Why are you asking me?
I think it. You know what? I think we should. So now we're up to number 3. I mean, it's not
a contest. If you keep telling them the number, it's not a contest.
No, they have to guess before the show. So now we're at
that's right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're counting.
I mean, you mangled the shit out of it, but we'll accept that. We'll accept your mangled the shit.
Okay, I did. Hold on, I can't see the chat. So, Bill says Phil's fly must be open because he is tanned as fuck. Thing is showing. Oh no, he says never mind. It was just a tanny ant walking across the screen. My volume is still a touch low. That's what Bill said.
Your volume is a touch low?
That's what Bill said.
Here, try it now.
And it's because, I'm at home, so I had to make like this whole, if you see my setup, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it looks like a cheap porn shoot.
It really does. It really does. I feel like I'm in a cheap porn right now, actually. Let me tell you, I had a rough day. Not a rough day, just a long, busy day. I worked like 13 hours. And then at the end of the night, I was like, I'm just going to go have a drink to relax. And it ended up being like 4 drinks. And then, whatever. I'm fucked.
Oh, that's it? That was it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. But, no.
But wait.
I remembered. I remember what I said. I am shocked.
Go ahead.
I'm shocked and I'm a little bit upset as well, too.
Why?
The demand that Unsalted has in Europe. And, a couple years ago when we launched it, or 3 years ago when we launched it, we kept telling the people in Canada, look, a lot of people in Europe are asking for Unsalted. And whatever, it never happened. I am shocked. I will tell you, Croatia, Italy, France, Germany, Greece. Greece, it's in 600 vape stores right now. I am shocked by how many people want to have the Unsalted line. I'm very, very happy and proud that I'm working my ass off for you and Tiny Lips. But Unsalted is fire. It's fire, bro.
You know what?
Fire right now in Europe. It's killing it.
One thing that we have never been able to say about any of the liquids that we have been involved with is killing it, right? We've heard that from a lot of other liquid manufacturers, but killing it. I can't express enough. Like, okay, so yeah, we're drinking, but can I be serious here for a second?
No.
Go ahead. Then I won't. Okay, fuck you.
Go ahead.
How appreciative I am to you for the amount of footwork that you're putting into this. Because I know it's a lot. I know you're doing a lot. I know you're stressed. That's why you're drinking. And you need to calm down with that a little bit. I'm a little worried about you. Don't make me call AA, or is
AA.
Is it GAA for Greeks Alcohol Anonymous? But I mean, just again, here's the frustrating part: is the love and support that we get from everywhere else but our own country. It's sad. Peggy, it's for you, Peggy.
Yes.
But it's just for everything that we've done, for vaping, how we've tried to support vaping, how we've tried to put vaping in a positive light and show vaping respectfully, that we get the love and support from other countries and not our own.
Yes.
That continues to be a sore spot with me especially.
Yes. I know. I get it. But look, Europe is where it's at. This is where we are right now. In Greece right now, 3 out of the 5 major wholesalers lined up to get Unsalted. And the other 2, fuck them anyway. They're shitty. But the top 3...
Unfiltered.
Etymology, Northern Greece, wholesaler. As soon as I announced, I mean, she didn't. Maria, you know her. She loves you.
I was gonna say, I do have to have sex with Maria for that, right? I mean,
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I didn't even call her anything. As soon as I posted a picture, we're making it now in Dash Vapes Europe. Boom, order immediately. Then it was K110, another big wholesaler here in Greece, picked up Unsalted, and now this week, Thursday, I am bottling and shipping AGT wholesale here in Greece. So AGT, K110, and 𝗵𝗶𝗹, the three biggest wholesalers in Greece, are carrying Unsalted, and they're looking forward to Unsalted on ice as well too when it's launching out. So I'm very, very proud to be involved with him. Very happy to help him. But mostly I'm very happy because the people that are trying it, they really like it. Pod systems are big in Europe now. You know, MTL is big in Europe. So our liquids obviously match that style. Our liquids are not heavy on sweeteners. They're very good on coils, and they're doing very, very well. And I'm proud to be involved in the project. So very, very happy.
Just want you to know, every day I wake up. This is not what you think it is.
You do what?
No, every day.
Collect a check.
Every day I wake up. At some point during the day, if not most of the day, most of the time, I am vaping watermelon peach, the #1 best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line.
Cheers.
Dude, I'm such a lightweight. Oh, my God. Where's Larry is having some difficulty. Larry's not in a good place right now. Larry's having some problems with his cat. So I would love to see him here, but I'm not sure. So yes,
my heart's to Larry and his family.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Listen, some people asked us in the United States about Unsalted. Obviously, you know, you can get it at 𝗵𝗵𝗃, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, where were you guys? You know, since 2017, you know, we have been there.
So true.
And now, unfortunately, our government in America is not allowing us to do the stuff that we want. And so we have to do it in Europe. This is why I'm here. I'm working because my country is not allowing me to do that anymore in the United States. I launched today 2 of the best tobacco flavors, 2 tobacco flavors that I have been working on for over 2 years. A butterscotch cream tobacco and a pistachio woody tobacco with notes of, both of these tobaccos are absolutely fantastic. 2 of the best liquids, if you are tobacco connoisseurs, 2 of the best tobacco liquids you're ever going to try. And it's so sad that I can't offer this in the States. It's really, really sad because these liquids can really help people quit smoking. And just think about that next time when you go to the polls and you're going to vote. There's primaries going on now in most states in the United States. Just think about that before you go vote. Just think about what the government there has done. And before you go cast that ballot, send your congressman or your senator or your representative an email and say, I vape. What are you going to do for me? This is why we don't have change in America. Like, nobody gives a shit. Send them an email. I vape. What are you going to do for me? And if they say, oh, you know, you're getting kids hooked on nicotine, fuck them. Don't vote for them.
Yeah, fuck them. Don't vote for them. You know, here's the problem. And I think this is part of the problem, right? I partially agree with you. The part of me that doesn't agree with you is that they're going to say, yes, 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 whatever it takes for your vote. Yes, yes, yes. And when they're in, they fuck you. And they don't use VG. Right? That's the problem with these politicians. They're politicians. So what do? They yes you to death. They promise you the world. And then they get in. And then nothing. Yeah. But I hear you. And everybody else should hear you too. I mean, you know, before you vote for these people, ask them. Right?
Yeah,
find out what their stance is on vaping.
At least get it on record. At least get it on record. If he says, I'm going to do something to help you, and he doesn't, at least you have it on record.
Right.
We don't have anybody on record for vaping in America, and it's sad.
Right.
And no, 𝗏𝗏𝗃 is not the sauce that we put on the gyro. That's 𝗏𝗏𝗃. 𝗏𝗏𝗃 literally means ashtray.
Yes.
And it was an idea that I had in 2017 when I opened up my first store here in Greece. A lot of smokers used to come into the store and say, I want a flavor that tastes like an ashtray, because there were smokers. They want that, cigarette flavor.
Right.
So I came up with the idea, made the 𝗬𝗧𝗂𝗧. It's been selling for 6 years, top seller in my stores. It was 4 basic flavors: the regular tobacco, which is like a cigarette, and then I have a caramel tobacco, an apple tobacco, and a mint tobacco.
Right.
And those 4 flavors for the last almost 6 years have been selling very well. We sell about 7,000 bottles a year on the stores. And this year we decided to mature the line and grow it up a little bit and make it, a little bit more gourmet. So that the 𝗬𝗧𝗂𝗧 line, we added these 2 new flavors today that have been in development for the last 2 years, and they came out fantastic. They came out really, really good. I'm gonna bring some Phil to try out. They're really, the pistachio especially is fantastic.
Look, there it is.
Yes.
There it is. It's right there.
And great labels.
Labels look great. Packaging. I'm sure they're good. And I said to you in the on Facebook, or at least I commented, I said, I wish you the best of luck with the line and the flavors. And, always remember this. Always remember this. Let's say, God wants, you make millions of dollars with those 2 flavors, okay? There is a side effect with making a lot of money in vaping. What is that side effect? Less people are smoking.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? So we work in a very, very unique industry, whereas success, also equates to healthier people and people living longer lifestyles. And I love that part of the industry. I love that. So I do. Absolutely. I wish you all the success in the world with that, my friend. Thanks, I hope you do fantastic. Don't forget, later on tonight, we're going to find out who won the Who Wore It Better contest.
Yes.
And of course,
that was a good contest. That was a really good contest.
Yeah, I got some bitching to do about that contest, but
no, you shouldn't. You should, and I have answers for your bitching, because I know
I'm sure you do. Bitch. I'm sure you do. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm still gonna bitch.
By the way, guess what I have and you don't have?
I know what you have. I know what you
a bigger penis.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. Remember, it was cold in that room. I know. There it is. I know.
I have the final packaging of the 𝗬𝗧𝗂𝗧 top. By the way, look at this color. This color came out so good. Phil.
Is this the blue one you're going to show?
Yes, if I can open the package, of course.
I have it on my my Facebook. It's the cover of my Facebook.
Look at that.
See there. Oh, hold on. We'll go back to Dimi. There you go.
I don't know if you can see it really good.
What are you aiming it at?
And my light is really, really bad. But look at that.
Yeah.
Just look how pretty that is.
Well, I took the photo that you took and I put it on my Facebook. It's my cover. So there it is.
Fantastic.
There it is.
So yeah, the 𝗬𝗧𝗂𝗧 final packaging is here, and we're very, very excited. And if you're going to be in the UK this weekend, you get to see it live up close and personal, and it should be hitting the stores early next month.
Yes, we hope.
Yes,
we hope.
Yes, we hope.
Could be another 3 years, but we hope next month.
I have the black one here on the Limax with.
Oh, that tip. Just that tip. I love that. Dimitri bought me a tip. He actually bought me 2.
I did. Just the tip.
And I love the way Dimitri's tip just slides so nice in the mouth. It's just.
Yes, flavorful. Yeah. Fulfilling. But we're in Italy. We saw this guy that makes handmade drip tips, and I bought some for the stores in Greece, and I bought Phil a couple as a gift, and they're really good. And for MTL, that shaft being longer and narrow.
Oh God, I love when you talk like that. Hey, speaking of Italy, let's say hello to Dimitri in Italy. Here he comes. Look how cute he is too. Look. That pink shirt he's got going on there.
I can't see it.
Oh, hold on. Just an adorable man. I can fix that. Here he comes.
Oh boy.
Look how cute he is too. Look. That pink shirt he's got going on there. Here he comes. Just an adorable man.
It's a long walk.
So close yet so far away. Here comes the embrace, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what I'm most excited about this trip? I can't wait to hear all the history and everything that you have to teach me.
It's going to be so much more.
About your home, your motherland.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hi, buddy.
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good flight?
So cute. Yes. So cute, us together. It really is. Yes. Now, the very first thing, so that was about... The clip that I'm going to show you now is literally 10 minutes after that, and already we're in trouble.
Yes.
Like, we're literally here for 5 minutes, and you made the wrong turn out of the. You kind of did, and then this
Fucking Volvo too, by the way. You have to hit it like twice.
It's a nice Volvo.
It's nice, but
this bar just came down, and we can't get out now, and it ain't going up. It's like,
not.
should I push a button over there?
No, I don't think there's a button. I think it's like you have to hit a code there. But
Where's the code?
There.
Ah. So what do we do now?
I guess we're just gonna have to wait till somebody gets out. Let's get some codes. How about that? Maybe we hit the right. Maybe we hit the right. Why do I have to hit this thing twice?
What do you mean hit? What
Service required. Uh-oh.
Service required on the car?
Yeah.
You're really just gonna hit random codes? Oh, is there a call button?
No.
No. Hit those top ones. Those top ones look important. He's just pushing buttons. He doesn't know what he's doing. Just push buttons. 5 minutes. We've been here 5 minutes. We're over it. And it was going down real slow. I told you should have went for it.
Well, I thought about it, but then I was like, well, it probably has something when you pull up to it. It's automatically going to open.
You want me to go lift it? You want me to go in and talk to somebody?
I got it. I'll handle it.
I'll handle it. Hold this. I'll go talk to somebody. Yeah. Right. Well, I'll go speak my time.
Solve the problem.
I'm going to go handle the problem right now. This is good, by the way.
Hey, by the way, you speak Italian. You're from here, right? Okay, well, just say Bussardo. That's it.
The pole down. We got to lift the pole up.
Just say Bussardo. That's it.
I got it, D. Don't worry. I got it handled.
You have it covered.
I got it covered.
Excuse. What is that? What is excuse?
Excuse. All right. He's laughing at me the entire time I'm helping out here. Trying to help, and he's laughing at me. I got the guy. And the guy's just like, push the button over here.
Boy, you're just
this
a
the best
problem
part
solver,
right
man.
I'm a problem solver. Look, see? It's like, oh, this button right here. Ah.
Immediately, as soon as he pushes the button, it's amazing. Look at that. Boom.
Wow.
Done. Fixed.
Wow.
And he's driving off without me, too.
Let me clear the gate. Go ahead. Wow.
I handled it.
You literally just hit the button and
it
it's
happened
amazing.
like magic. Well, because I'm
Man.
Italian.
That is amazing.
You almost drove off without me. Did you see that?
Well, I was trying to cross the bar so the bar doesn't hit the car.
You almost ran over my foot.
Yeah, almost.
It's unbelievable. So, yeah, that was 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes. He went the wrong way and the bar came down. It's just like, it's just what we do. It's what we do. I will give you credit once again. You always do the driving in the foreign countries, and you do a good job.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of questions to end remarks.
Sure.
𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹, love watermelon peach and cool citrus. 2 days delivered to Ireland. --vapes.eu. Of course. Thank you so much, Steve. I hope you're enjoying the liquids and the service provided by --vapes.eu. 𝗂𝗂𝗄𝗂 source. But what do I do with all these extra boxes of unsalted flavors? I have enough to build a house. Well, build a house. Just to get a wrap, are the 𝗪𝗪𝗪 short fills or long fills? In Greece, we only are allowed to make long fills, unfortunately. We don't have short fills in Greece. And Janine Timmons, will there be a CRC version? I doubt it. Janine, is just the market in North America is dead for us. So
it kind of is.
As much as I would love.
Okay, so if the Italian version and it had the Italian version safety features on it, wouldn't it qualify for CRC?
Yeah, but you still have to apply with the Canadian government. It's a very, very long process. Okay. It's very, very expensive, and the market is just not there for us.
I understand.
Canada is selling pods and disposables. That's
what was the first comment? What was the first comment again?
Love watermelon peach and cool citrus. 2 days delivery to Ireland.
They said watermelon peach first?
Yes.
Yeah, because you know why?
Why?
Because it's the #1 best-selling flavor in the unsalted line.
Cheers.
Somebody count the number of times that I'm saying that, because I'm not going to remember at the end of that. I'm going to have to go back and watch the whole thing again.
Bill, you got another job.
Yeah, there we go. Or Craig. Craig will do it too. Hey, do you know I did a review? Sort of.
Did you?
It's not even live on YouTube. I'm afraid to make it live because I'll probably get another strike. But I thought that I would preview it here. It's only like a 5 or 6 minute video.
Okay, that'd be cool. What is it of?
It's on the clips. Because I'm digging it, man.
Me too.
But I looked at it maybe a little bit differently from the way other reviewers do.
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to watch it? You want to see it?
I want to watch it. But before you say that, I will tell you about the clips.
Please.
The clips was launched here in Greece 8 days ago. If you have a vape store and you're not carrying this, you are stupid. I have reordered 3 times in 8 days. I have 4 stores in Greece and 1 in Albania. 3 times already, and the wholesalers in Greece are sold out. I had to order from France to replenish my stock going into the weekend for this week. 15.90, 15 euros and 90 cents, approximately 17 bucks. For this device is an excellent price. People that are using pods or disposables are switching to this. The vape quality on this for a replacement pod system is the best. And I'm not just saying it because it's not even our product, it's Innokin's product. But I will tell you that this is the best mesh coil pod that I have tried. And when we were in Italy, me and Phil were using this constantly. I mean, constantly. So my setups right now are these two. It's the slide and the clips. That's all I'm using right now. From mouth to lung, that is it. So if you're not carrying this in your vape store, you're missing out on a lot of sales and a lot of satisfied customers.
I tell you what, the reason why I did this video, I mean, I haven't done a review video in a long time. I mean, this is one part review, one part product presentation, but just when you get that device that just, well, you know what? How about we just show the video?
Yes, let's do it.
Can I taste your juice?
All right, I think everything is working. It has been a while. Hey, folks, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. Haven't heard that in a while. So I think you know by now I'm pretty much done with the reviews. Every now and then I might throw a review your way. Every now and then I might do a product presentation like what I'm going to do here with this product. Obviously still going to be doing the product presentations and the tutorial videos for our platform products like the upcoming Zlide Top that should be out very soon. Very soon. Still doing the live, still traveling, still working with Innokin on Innokin's products and the platform products. So I'm still here, still around, and still vaping. Still vaping since July 7th, 2009. Still a vapor, not a smoker. Very happy. 53 years old. Doing good. So I wanted to talk about this product because I have been using this product. I have been enjoying this product. This product has become my go-to little pod product. It has traveled with me to Italy. As a matter of fact, this morning, this was in my bag. It has a lovely pistachio ice cream in it that I got in Italy. And I looked in it because it did fly. It was in my bag. It was pressured, from the plane, and there's no liquid on the bottom of the pod or in the base, which is a good thing. So I thought that I would throw together a very impromptu, very unprofessional, no photos or anything else like that, just something really, really quick video here to show you the clips, what I've been experiencing, and a little bit of information about it. So what is it? Where are you going to get it? How much is it going to cost you? Very simple, inexpensive little pod device. No replaceable coil in this one. When the pod goes bad, you throw the whole thing away. You replace it with a new pod. I've seen the price of this about $16 for the kit, about $10 for a pack of 3 pods. Does come in a few different colors for you. I can go to this monitor. See, I told you, very unprofessional, this review here. What do we got? We got like this mint. We have an indigo. We'll skip that one. We have a scarlet. We have a graphite. We have a charcoal. And we have a lovely Dimitri pink, which they are calling blush. One of these days they will call a device lovely Dimitri pink. I think that would increase sales. The pods have a 0.8 ohm coil in them. They run them at 16 watts. 2 mil capacity and fillable via a little plug right there on the side. The device itself, built-in 700 milliamp hour battery, chargeable via a USB-C charge port right there on the side of the device. Now there is a little LED on the side of the device. It's going to give you your battery charge status. If it is greater than 10%, it's just going to be a white light. If it is less than 10%, that white light is going to flash at you 10 times. The pod is held firmly in place with magnets, and I get no wiggle or wobble from it. It is going to come to you like this in the Innokin eco-friendly packaging. It's going to include the manual, the battery care and safety guide, the device with 1 pod already installed. Make sure you remove that sticker before for use, and a USB-C charge cable. If I could say anything negative about this device, I would say that I would like to see a little bit more granularity when it comes to the battery charge status. Now, what you may not know is that there are many different ways that you can use this device, and I'm going to go through some of them with you right now. So yes, this does have a protective cap, which has become one of my favorite fidget toys ever. And obviously the cap is magnetic, so you can use that to cover your mouthpiece. Should you want to put it in your pocket or your purse, your mouthpiece is protected, or you can go ahead and use the magnets and it will hold nice and firm down there on the bottom of the device. And I'm constantly messing with this. Love it. All right. So now, as far as the vape quality, if there was a bullseye, and the bullseye was over there, you can't see it, but if the bullseye was over there, this and the bullseye represented how I vape, this completely hits the bullseye. As far as the draw is fantastic on it. There is no button on this one, no button. It's completely manual. The manual switch works great. It's look, a little light there, a little light puff. And it activates. So anyway, I like the draw. I love the throat hit that I'm getting from it with my Freebase 12. And I love the flavor. I think the flavor on this thing is stellar. And that's it. That's all I have to say about it. I don't have anything else to say. So I hope you found some of the information helpful. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.
Can I taste your juice?
What? Yeah, it's true. It's funny because this little fidget factor that you mentioned is huge. I catch myself doing this a lot as well too. I did, but I'm also concerned I'm going to lose it as well too, because there's been a couple of times it's fallen out of my pocket, and stuff like that. Fantastic. All right, but I do want to mention something else as well too that's a little bit unique to this pod that other companies don't do.
Oh, by the way, my sound was muted, but what I said was, what's amazing is that even when I'm not trying, my videos are still better than everybody else.
I heard it.
Okay,
I heard it.
I know you did.
I heard it. Okay, but yeah, it's true. It's true. What this pod has versus other pods is this. I can remember us going back 5-6 years talking about this. It's the perfect power matched to the coil. We have 16 watts on a 0.8 mesh coil. If you're an MTLer, if you are an advanced vapor, okay, if you're a new vapor, you're gonna love the hit. But if you're an advanced vapor, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For us that are MTLers, that combination of 16 watts at 0.8 is like the sweet spot. And they've accomplished to do that great MTL hit by using this mathematical equation where the power that's given to the coil is absolutely perfect. Liquids taste fantastic in this pod. And it's one of the reasons why me and Phil are using it constantly. It's our go-to pod now. It took the place of the MVP that we were using before, simply because the flavor is fantastic on it. It's just a great MTL vape.
It is. I mean, dare I say, this is one of the if not the best tasting pod systems that
Yes.
Innokin's put out.
Yes,
It's just so good. It's so good.
Absolutely.
So, like I said in the video, I would love to see more granularity from the charge status of the battery. I would love top fill, but you know how I feel about plug filling. But
I agree with you. However, at this price point, this is what I'm doing. By the way, I'm giving you a little tip if you have a vape shop. This is what I'm doing when Unsalted on Ice launches in Greece, which will be next week. I'm making Unsalted on Ice in a 30 ml bottle, and I am going to make a special Unsalted on Ice and an MVP pod for $20. This will be the special for the launch, because the Unsalted on Ice flavors are created to mimic disposable flavors. Right. Banana ice, pineapple mango on ice, and of course the number one selling watermelon peach.
Oh, wait, stop. Hold on a second now. You gotta, well, not warn me, but you know, it happens.
No, you have to have it pre-filled, bro.
You know what? I'm going to pre-fill it.
Yes. So that's my trick. My trick is, okay, disposables are hot in the market, but always you have somebody come in and saying, man, I got to spend another $7 for a disposable because we only have 600 puff disposables in Greece. I am going to give them an Eclipse and a watermelon peach or pineapple mango on ice or banana ice 30 ml bottle for $20. That's going to be my special. I'm going to say, look, take this. You don't have to buy anything for a week. You've got $20 invested on. If you like it, then you don't have to buy disposables anymore. You can buy this. And it's just a great way to convert or get people off disposables if you have the right liquid and you have the right device that hits really good. And I'm going to try it here. I'm going to let you know how it goes.
You know what's amazing? Even though you're drunk, you still make a lot of sense.
Thank you.
Although your eyes, hold on, wait. Your eyes, they look like this.
Well, you know, I've been up since 8 o'clock in the morning too. Don't forget. Don't forget. Here it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I know wherever you are, it's like evening, but you know. Well,
that's why I'm so inconveniently doing the show at 6, in the afternoon, just for you.
Yes. I know it's very, very tough for you. I do. I understand.
Because I love you. That's why.
Because you've been working very hard today selling Unsalted.
Working very hard, man. Come on, I flew it to space. Matt didn't fly Blueberry Morning to space.
Matt hasn't done shit. To be honest with you, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, try it. 30 ml bottle of Unsalted on Ice with a pod system. Convert disposable users.
Yes.
That want to try an open system.
Yes. Hey, did you know? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. I can. Did you know? Because we were just talking about the clips. Clips.
Yes.
Did you know something else that it does?
What?
Let me show you.
Show me.
And now for another episode of Italian History with the 𝗶𝗵𝗶.
Oh, well, you put some work in this.
And it's a little fruity too. I like it.
It's delicious. This part of Italy, why are you laughing? Because I'm so serious. It's the delivery. It's all about the delivery.
Yes.
It's so first of all, we already went over on the show that this part of Italy, Verona, is named after Verona, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Right. The gravity works a little bit different here.
Okay.
Because if you notice, I can take my my device right here.
Okay.
Right. This is the new clips.
The clips. Yeah.
And you can go ahead and vape. I'm pretty sure you can vape outside.
Yeah.
Now I can put it there like that. Right?
Yeah, you could.
But because of the difference in gravity in this part of Italy, I can also go like that too.
Wow, I did not know that.
It's unbelievable, right?
That only happens here.
Only here. Like
only here.
If I were in Greece, it would fall on the floor.
It would fall on the floor. Okay.
It would.
It has nothing to do that the metal's table's metal. Yeah,
and that is magnetic.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that, right?
Why gotta ruin the illusion?
I'm just trying to make sure.
The magic.
I'm just trying to make sure.
It's okay. And not only can I put that there like that, I can keep my cap there like that.
Look at that.
It's unbelievable.
That is pretty cool.
It's unbelievable. Not many devices can do that.
Can you imagine if like people were walking by and was like, what the hell is that sticking out? It's like those fucking Americans.
Let's drink more wine. We get more silly.
Cheers.
That's unbelievable. I just did not know that for Italian history. I learned something new.
It's unbelievable. As a matter of fact, we had a very special dish there because Verona is known for gnocchi, potato gnocchi.
Yeah.
Right. And by the way, I'm a little upset with you.
Why?
Because you kept calling it gnocchi.
It's a joke. It's like the schnitzel. It's the same thing.
I understand it's a joke, but you don't see me coming to Greece and calling it gyro. Because
Well, I mean, you said other shit in Greece.
but maybe we should learn a little bit about potato gnocchi. What do you think?
I am very excited. Oh, I learned it in Italy, so.
And now for another episode of Italian History with the 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. So one of the dishes we're going to have tonight is a risotto, and actually the risotto that we are having is known
For the rice?
Risotto is rice.
Oh, okay.
Please try to
Yeah,
get
I'm
that.
sorry.
But this area is also known for potato gnocchi,
Okay.
right? So hopefully we'll get that
Tomorrow.
I've had gnocchi before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know the origin?
I've had knockers many times.
No.
Oh, gnocchi. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
Okay.
Do you know the origin of gnocchi?
No, I don't.
You don't.
How would I know? I'm Greek.
Nonna Verona, who used to live in this area.
Uh-huh.
Tutto bene, ragazzi?
Yes.
He may even be familiar with Nonna Verona.
Yes. Might be related at some point as well, too.
She made very good French fries.
Yes.
And she had a batch of French fries, and she tripped.
Okay.
She dropped the French fries into the boiling water.
Oh.
Okay. So rather than throw it away, because they don't waste things.
Right.
They don't waste things here. Put a little sauce on it.
Yeah.
Potato gnocchi is born. Of
Wow.
course, they modified the recipe, since the original accident.
I got you.
Okay, but that's actually where.
So Nonna Verona tripped,
Verona tripped
and now we
with
can
French fries.
enjoy with French fries, and now we can enjoy.
potato gnocchi.
Wow.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend.
So there you go. Nonna Verona, French fries, the origin of potato gnocchi. In case you didn't know.
Who would have thought? Well, a simple accident created such a delicious dish.
It's unbelievable. It really is.
By the way, can I say something that when we travel, we've been very, like this trip in Verona, we were again very fortunate that we did a lot of this on our own. I had a lot to do with it as well too. But when me and Phil went out to have dinner by ourselves, we had amazing meals. We had this is one of the few trips that we can honestly say that we had some of the best food, and
really
it was
did.
Totally random. We just picked up the phone and we found a couple of places. The last night we ended up by mistake somewhere, but all the food that we had in Verona was absolutely amazing. And we had really good wine. And of course, being with my buddy, my BFF, made it even more special. So we had some really amazing meals.
We really did. For whatever reason, this trip just seemed to go very, very smooth. I mean,
Yes.
my flight was delayed 2 hours coming back to the States, but my layover was like super long, so it didn't matter at all. But it's just like traveling there was smooth. Getting the car going to, outside of you going the wrong way in the gate coming down, was smooth. Getting to Verona, the show went really, really well. The promotion was good. Advertising was good. We're going to get to red light, green light. Even that went well, right?
Yes.
The Italian team was fantastic. And just like at the end of the day, going to the square, going to the different restaurants, it was just smooth. It was relaxed. It was enjoyable. It was a good trip.
Shout out to Felix, Felice, and Lydia and Bruno, our team in Italy. They did a fantastic job.
Hold on, we could show that. I have that too.
Yes,
I have
business-wise, it was very good. And everybody at the show, very, very excited about the clips, the slide top, and the Gozi kit. Very, very excited for that to be launching. So we're very, very happy with the turnout and the feedback that we got from the people. By the way, can I just mention on that picture, can you make it a little bit bigger?
Sure. What do you need?
Just go a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger.
Who do you want? You want the belly?
Go a little bit bigger.
You want the belly?
A little bit to the left. Yeah. What is your hand doing there?
Oh, right there?
Yeah. What is your hand
Just
doing
being,
over there?
I'm just
it's
being
just
friendly,
like,
man. What the hell's
I'm just
wrong with
saying.
you?
I'm just saying.
Well, it was either that or put it on your shoulder, and I chose that area. It was much
I don't
better.
blame you.
And so this is Dimitri. Right?
No shit.
This is Livia.
Yes.
She is fantastic. I know
Great.
and she's just terrific. This is me. Right? Go ahead, introduce these two people right here.
Bruno.
Bruno.
With no hair. And of course, Felice Felix, the marketing director of Innokin Italia.
Yes. Just a bunch of really, really good people. And it's funny because Felix really doesn't speak. He speaks a little bit of English, but he's very embarrassed because he's afraid of embarrassing himself, which he shouldn't, especially around us. Right? But just a really good team. They care about Innokin. They care about their customers. Felix did a fantastic job pulling everybody aside because he knows all the distros. He knows all the customers. He pulls them aside. He talks to them privately, one-on-one. Just really good. Really good.
Yeah. We had a good time, good trip. Looking forward to the UK this weekend.
Yes, yeah. And let's see Dimitri setting up here a little bit.
Yes.
You go Max? How can I
Go Max on this side.
Yeah, but you want to open it?
Yes, I would open too. Maybe open, open, yeah.
Taking charge.
Bro, you gotta do, sometimes you just have to step it up. And,
Is this the 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 table right here?
This is the 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃 table.
Very nice.
Here.
Very nice.
And I'm trying to make it where
It's pretty.
it's
like
pretty
me?
and all the products we can see them.
Yes. Wouldn't that be funny if I knocked this one over?
They're all gonna go down. All right, and then we'll put the slide top here on the end, and then everything else should go on that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Well, Felix set it up.
Felix,
Not me.
what's going on, my friend?
This is the Scepter 2.
Oh, look at that. First time we're seeing that. Now, you and Felix, you got a thing going? Because I know he likes Tommy, too.
No.
No?
We don't. We have a language pair, so.
A little bit, huh? Not me. I speak Felix's language.
You speak it very.
I do.
Last night you were very accommodating.
I was, right?
You
Very
ordered
helpful.
for us. And all that. And you know what I found in myself? I found myself saying.
Good. What'd you find? Here it comes.
Grazie.
What?
Grazie. Not grazie.
Nazi.
No. Nazi.
Not
grazie.
I know what you mean. Merci.
Merci all the time. Yeah.
But you're in Italy now.
That's right.
Right. So don't say that.
I have to remind
It's
myself.
okay. They understand. Maybe they think that you're from France.
Maybe.
Right?
This here. I'm OCD like that. That's why. Yeah. Well, let me. Yes. Jens, where can you buy it? You're muted, by the way. You're muted, Phil.
I'm back.
Okay. Where can you buy? I'm assuming Unsalted, --vapes.com, --vapes.eu, and Peggy at E6 Source in Florida.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm just not going to mute my microphone anymore. If there's a little bit of feedback, just deal with it. What I was saying was every time I put something down on that table, Dimitri would he would fuck with it, right? He would just. Yes. So finally, I just said, fuck you, and I walked away, because he's a little bit anal that way. And it's nice. I said it's nice to see that one table of all of the 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 products, right? Because there are a lot of them now, and hopefully more to come, right?
Yep.
And
go
ahead.
I can't read the screen.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
It says something 𝗃𝗵𝗶𝗀, but I can't read the screen.
It's probably all that I'm muted, but it's fixed now.
Okay.
And I'm not going to mute anymore. I'm just going to deal with the feedback. So let's see what else. So there were a bunch of people there that tried the slide top. They were very, very happy with it, and we're excited to see that, right?
Italy is very big on tobacco, so everybody that was trying it just seemed to enjoy the flavor that the tank was putting out. So very, very excited to see that.
And then what we
you're
doing good. Oh, hold on, we're not done yet.
But it's understanding.
Look at him. Look at the hand movement there. Trying so hard to be Italian. And then we heard some good feedback about the slide top too.
Yes.
What did you just say? Please tell me again what you just said.
The slide is so good. Everyone likes it.
Everyone likes it?
I
Okay,
love
this is like top.
She said that people are going crazy.
Crazy. That's what she
Forgot
said.
about
I know.
that.
I know. That's what she
They
said.
went crazy.
Crazy for it. Nice.
Crazy.
Crazy for it. I swear to God, she says people are going crazy for the slide top, and I'm like, so I put the camera on, and I'm like, what did they just say? And they're like, they like it. I'm like, no, that's not what they said. They said they're going crazy for it. That's what.
By the way, that's the only time you're gonna hear a girl say something that she's crazy about when it comes to us.
It's kind of true. It's true. But that's okay. That's okay. I mean, the people really liked the slide top. We're looking forward to the official release of the slide top. We're very, very close to the release of the slide top. Unfortunately, I don't think mine is going to be here until later today. There you go.
Yours not going to be there at all. I have him here.
No, I understand that, but I thought mine was supposed to be coming today too.
She sent them all to me because I'm going to see you in a couple of days.
Oh,
It takes a month for shit to get to the United States. It takes a few days for shit to get to Greece.
So chances are it's not going to come to me today.
No, she didn't send any to you. They all came to me. I have yours here with me. I'm going to give them to you in a couple of days in Birmingham.
You're so angry. Why are you so angry? Don't be angry.
Because you don't fucking understand when somebody types in the chat. And I said, I'm going to see Phil next week. Send him to me. And she said, okay.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. She should send them to you. So the problem with that is that I can't do the introduction video or the tutorial videos.
I have an idea.
Oh, boy.
We're going to do it together. We're going to do it mano a mano, me and you. We're going to do the presentation video together and launch it from Greece. So excited.
Really?
Yes.
But I thought we had other stuff to do in Greece.
We're going to do that as well, but that's at nighttime. During the daytime, we're going to shoot a presentation video for this live.
I knew this. See, okay, here's what was supposed to happen. What was supposed to happen was that we were going to go to Greece from, this is going to be a long trip for me, for Dimitri too. So I'm going to the UK, then from the UK, I'm going directly to Greece, then from Greece, I'm going to Madrid. And the idea of Greece was we were going to take a couple days off, but I know him. He's going to work me like a dog. He's going to work me like I already got to do a video. I'm pretty sure that I have to have sex with Maria.
Yes, 100%.
Right? Okay.
100%.
So it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Maybe I'll see your house on the island. Maybe.
Or I might have another plan as well too. But we'll figure that out when we get here.
Okay.
The main thing is that the tutorial videos you're going to do them when you get back to the United States, but the presentation video, we're going to do it together from Greece, and this will be the first time that we present a product together. Oh. It's so exciting. It's going to be romantic.
Do you feel a little left out when I do the presentation videos?
No, not at all. Trust me, you do a much better job than what I would ever do. Oh. But this light top is a very important product for us. It's the first top airflow tank that we do, and I think that we should do it together and just launch it from here. It doesn't have to be long. It can be a 10-minute video showing the product and why we came up with this idea and how we designed it, and then we'll just put it out there.
Speaking of presentation videos,
that's a good lead with.
And now for another episode of Italian History with the 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹. So you might notice the building behind me right now, and you know how when we go to China, what is the drink that you always order for me?
Muay Thai?
No, the other one. You put your Greek accent into it.
Jack Daniels?
No, light. What do they call light?
Oh, Coca-Cola Light.
Coca-Cola Light?
Yes.
Colosseum Light.
Yes, it's Colosseum Light.
Colosseum Light.
But it's pink.
Well, I'll tell you why.
It has Greek roots.
There's a reason why it's pink, right? Now, the 𝗶𝗃 family, we have more pull in Sicily because that's where the 𝗶𝗃 family originates in Sicily.
I got you, yeah.
However, the 𝗵𝗵𝗃 family, which is my mother's maiden name, we still have a little bit of pull here.
Okay.
So I did call them up. I let them know that we were coming, and I told you
in my honor
how big a fan you are of pink. And that is why we have the Colosseum Light lit up in pink.
I am honored.
I did that for you, man. The Colosseum Light. I found out more about the Colosseum Light.
After you left?
Yeah, I don't know if you know about that. Well, no, I knew about it. I just didn't share it on camera. That's what I meant to say. What I meant to say was I don't know if you know this, but you have the Colosseum, which is very big, where the gladiators used to fight and everything. But at this one, it's where the young kids, where the gladiators in training. They used to fight in that. They didn't use real swords. They used like foam swords. and it was like touch football. It was like touch football. And instead of battling like the lions and everything, they used to battle like it would be like dogs or like rabid squirrels, which are very mean, But that all happened. That happened there at that building there.
I did not know that. Thank you for that history lesson. I will say one thing.
Yes.
Verona was beautiful. It was beautiful. Verona
Absolutely
was
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I can show you some of the beauty of
Yes,
Verona.
Please.
There's a bridge.
Yes.
Let's see what else we got. So there's the river. This is just we're driving around here,
Trying to find parking.
trying to find. Yeah, we'll talk about that, right? We'll talk about this building here a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. This is. I wish I had a little heart lock for me and Dimitri. We would put a little heart lock there. It would have been very special. Some more of that building. Let's see, what else do we got? This is one thing that I know I've said this before. There are certain parts of the world where you go down a street or you see something and it doesn't look real. It looks like it's like a movie set. It's just so beautiful and so clean and so well lit, like lighting too. And this was just like another one of those examples where it's like it looks like a movie set. It doesn't even look real, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look at how beautiful that is, right? Yeah, this was that one square where the Colosseum light was.
Yeah,
right
the center
there.
of Verona, yeah.
Yep. Look at how beautiful that is.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. Really, really good time.
Really, really nice. So we'll share some photos with you. Another thing that I really love, I love all that Mediterranean outdoor seating. People aren't in a rush. They're just kind of relaxing. They're having their meal. They're having a wine. That like smoking is allowed at all of the outdoor seating. Obviously, a lot of people vaping too, but still a lot of people that we need to convert into vaping.
It was great. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed this trip. You were in a good mood the whole time.
I was,
and we had a really good time at the show. We had a really good time at the meals and the walks that we had. Parking in Verona, 1 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend. definitely would not recommend parking.
And that's coming from a guy who drives around and parks in Greece. So if that will tell you anything about how bad the parking was, this building right here, this what is now a museum. I have some more interesting information about this building right here. Mm-hmm. Let's see if I go here. And I click this. And now for another episode of Italian History with the 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. So I don't know if you know this, but this is actually a museum now. But this is an old garlic processing facility.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
They put the garlic up there and it cleans on the way
The
down?
whole thing was garlic processing. That's why it's on the river.
Okay.
Because they'd be able to float the garlic to all the restaurants that need it.
I see.
And this right here, this is where Francois Limp and DJ Rex used to hang out. This was a very popular place for DJing.
They used to play freestyle at the time, right? It was freestyle.
When they had a successful garlic harvest, this is where the DJ Rex would come. And he would
have like a street party out here and stuff like that. Yeah, that's
right. You can see it's a museum now. Very beautiful.
Thank you so much for that knowledge. Really appreciate that.
I hope you appreciate.
You know what the hardest part about Italian history lessons with you is just like trying to keep a straight face when I'm recording. That's the hardest part about it.
I swear, every time I said, I don't know if you know this, but you started laughing. Well, I mean, when I go to Greece, you give me such like good history lessons, and like everything about everything. And then I feel like I should do the same. When you're in my country.
By the way, I do know who the bastard is now. It's Trip, also known as Mudflap. Do you remember Mudflap from the old days? And he used to hang out in all the chats and all the videos. Anyway, his name is Trip. Anyway, nice to see you, Trip. I hope you're well.
Good to see you, Trip. You're asking me if I remember the people from I don't remember what happened this morning. Like, seriously.
I'm sorry.
All right, so you did you mentioned before, and we were talking about it before, the Scepter 2.
Yeah.
Right, so we do have some photos of the Scepter 2, which is coming very, very soon. There it is. The button has been moved to the center, right?
Yes.
Something else that everybody's going to like, it is now a USB-C on the Scepter 2. All right, another little beauty shot of it. The pod is still going to have the plug filling, but it's also going to have, you can see the plug right there. It's also going to have the adjustable airflow controller on it. And little funny story about the adjustable airflow controller. So Dimitri got one of these at the show, and he's filling it, and he's like, fucking thing leaks. It's just leaking everywhere. I don't like it. It's just not vaping right. It's flooding. I don't like it. And like, I didn't even realize it, because when I saw it at first, I thought the same thing he did, right? Until I flipped it around. He was filling it through the airflow controller, and he's like, the bottle doesn't fit in. And I'm like, dude, after I looked at it a little bit more, I'm like, it's got the same filling method as the original one. You just happen to be filling it through the airflow controller. So yeah, if you do that, it's not a very good experience, right? Would you agree with that?
The reason is because me and Phil have this filling system for pods that Innokin has, and eventually you're going to see it in some of the newer stuff that's going to come out. And the airflow system on the Scepter is very similar to the filling system that we have developed for pod systems. So I thought that, oh, look, they have that filling system, and I was trying to slide it up and fill it in through there, but yeah, it was definitely the airflow.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was pretty comical.
It was funny. It was too bad you didn't get it on video.
Yeah, no, I wished I did. And I try to grab the video real quick. But anyway, there's the adjustable airflow controller. What else do we have on this? There it is, closed. It still uses the same Scepter coils. It's going to have a new coil that's going to come out with the Scepter 2. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Scepter 2 from Innokin coming soon.
Yes, very excited. A lot of new stuff coming from Innokin, though,
Yeah, there are a lot of new devices. And by the way,
I got my samples today of the Aquios. Did I say it right? Because every time I say it, it sounds like Aquios.
It sounds exactly like Icos every time you say it. So I have like all of the flavors right over there. Here's 3 of them right now. The Aquios, we're going to be doing some interviews in the UK to talk about like what this technology is. Basically, they're calling it water-based vaping. It just has some H2O in the mix, right? So you still have the PG, you still have the VG, you still have the flavoring, you still have the nicotine, but they are adding water in it. And there's numerous reasons for it. A cleaner, purer flavor, better delivery of the nicotine. The vapor dissipates quicker. So water-based vaping, the Aquios.
I will tell you that I did give this to there was a girl at the store today. Remind me to send you some pictures afterwards. But she's like really heavy in disposables, and since I had these today, I was like, here, why don't you try this? You know what she told me? It was very, very interesting. She said it has no throat hit, so the vape is definitely smoother, less harsh than what we're used to in a disposable. This right here, this particular one is an environmentally friendly. We should call it sustainable vape. We shouldn't call it disposable vape. This actually is made out of cardboard. You can see this is the body of it. You can see it's squishable. All this is cardboard, so it can be recycled. It's not plastic. And you can also remove the battery from the bottom and then separate the tube from the battery and recycle the whole thing. But back to the technology of the water-based vaping. This mixture that they have in this liquid is supposed to be a smoother, which it is, less vapor to make it less intrusive when you're using it out, more discreet, and especially for people that have allergies with PG, VG, to make it more enjoyable and more tolerable for them to vape. But it was very, very interesting to hear her say, this is a girl that uses 2% milligram disposable vapes on a regular basis. That's like her daily vape. She's like, I don't have any throat hit from it. So it's like a more smoother vape, but it still has the same nicotine content as the disposables that are on the market right now.
And that is a very interesting comment that she made. And that comment kind of goes along with the paragraph that I wrote to Innokin that was completely ignored. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
hopefully they will see that and they'll take me up on that, because I think it's a good idea. Again, not for the majority of the market, but definitely for a segment of the market. I did talk. I talked with 𝗏. 𝗏 said that they're mulling it over. So
I think that there is a segment that wants that, and I think that there's a segment of newer generation that does not want that.
Yes.
I really truly believe this. I truly believe.
Yes.
I mean, if you're looking at nicotine delivery for the younger generation, listen, whether we want to admit it or not, the newer generation, the younger people understand that smoking kills. And that is, I think, a huge win for public health and for the future of nicotine users. The younger people know that cigarettes kill. So the fact that these products exist, especially for people that are going to experiment with nicotine or people that use nicotine, having these products and having the variety of products is not a bad thing. It's not. Now, people like me and Phil that smoke for 20 plus years and are used to our throats being gangbanged by the burning of cigarettes, yes, we need that. I still need that throat hit. Phil still needs that throat hit. But there is a generation of users of nicotine that feel more comfortable by getting a delivery nicotine that is not going to be harsh on their throat. And this technology, the Aquios technology, delivers that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And I've noticed that not only with the Aquios product, but also with pretty much 100% of the disposables, I can't use them. Yeah. They do not satisfy me. I don't care if they've got 50 milligram salt in it. They do not satisfy me. They don't have that sharp, defined, thumpy throat hit that I absolutely require from my vape. Yeah. And I think that the entire marketplace has focused on the new user, and they have ignored how people have been vaping in that 12 milligram free base, that sensation that they're getting. They're completely left out of the game, right? It's almost like, when we were mouth to lung vapors and all of a sudden, it became nothing but sub-ohming and clouds where we were left out. And then all of a sudden it became all tiny pods and all of the cloud chasers were left out. Once again, we're leaving out a segment of the market. And I believe whether or not maybe it's not $1 billion segment of the market, it's still a segment that needs to be addressed.
Yes, but the data does not lie. And, I'm a data guy. I look at the sales daily. I made probably, again, I'm not touting my horn, but I think I made the best tobacco disposable in the planet right now. In the entire world, wow. I think that I have the best tobacco disposable. When's the last time that you heard tobacco disposable, especially in America? It's a unicorn. I think I made it. I think that I did a lot of groundwork to make this. Phil vaped it, and he told me that it acts, tastes, feels, smells like a cigarette.
Yeah, I'll go a step further on that. One of the things that's to me, it's part of the ritual. It was part of the ritual of smoking. When you open up that pack, right, and you get that initial smell off the pack, there's something there. Right? That to me, that was an enjoyable experience.
My wife loved that experience.
Right. That was part of the experience. That was the first thing that I noticed when I opened up that disposable. I'm like, wow. I said, this reminds me of opening up a fresh pack of cigarettes. Right. And I think the more you can recreate the entire sensation of smoking with vaping, the better it is for that transitioning person, right? And if you could get the aroma, the smell, the experience, opening up a fresh pack, and then when you're using it, if you can get that flavor and that taste, even though it's kind of shitty at this point for a lot of vapors, right? I think that's so important for a transitioning tobacco smoker. Yeah. I remember one of the things that remember when we did the flavor art and we were doing that tobacco thing, right? And we kept trying it. Even when we were working on tobacco flavors, we would try it, and you got to that point where like, oh, this is shitty. It's ready, right? Yeah. And I think that's kind of what I got from that disposable that you have.
Yeah,
and it's also
but
like, look, it may not be your number one seller, but here's what I noticed with you that I don't see with other disposable companies. You have it in your repertoire.
Yes.
You have it available. Like a lot of these guys, they don't. It's like all they have is like, 20 different ice fruit flavors, right?
Yeah.
And again, they're forgetting the smoker. This kind of goes back to when it became 0, 3, and 6. Where was your conversion tool?
Yeah.
Right? Look, I understand from a marketing and from a money perspective, it's not your number one bestseller. But if it can turn a smoker into a vapor, you have a new customer that maybe will like your ice flavors eventually, right?
But
at least you have that tool available.
Yes. In my marketing, in my lineup, in my displays, I've made displays for these products. I have 6 flavors. Tobacco is there. It's promoted. It's on everything. It's not going to be removed, even if it's not the top seller. It sells, but it definitely doesn't sell like the other ones, but it's there. And it's always going to be there. I'm not going to remove it because it doesn't sell as good as the pineapple one. The problem that we have is that the Chinese companies and the companies that market and sell these products in the various markets, they base every decision that they make off the data. And the data shows that these flavors don't sell as good. So nobody's paying attention to it. I thought I would fill that segment in. I have that product now, especially where I'm selling it, because my disposable line is not that much for the vape shops. I have really marketed and aggressively gone after tobacco stores, C-stores, chain gas stations, and supermarkets to put that product in. It's a 6 flavor lineup, including the tobacco. Very easy. It's not gourmet or complex flavors. It's basic pineapple, watermelon, mango, lychee, tobacco, and blueberry. That's it. It's very, very basic. So somebody can just pick one up and say, I'm going to try vaping. But this is how most of the decisions are made in today's market, is based on the hype and what's selling. So I'm glad and I'm proud that I have it on the lineup, but the reality is this is what the other companies are seeing, and that's why they're not doing it.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you. But also me personally, I feel differently about a company when I see that company release 20 ice fruit flavors versus a company that releases 20 ice fruit flavors and a tobacco.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's just you, though.
Yeah, no, I know it's just me. Unfortunately, we're probably a dying breed in the industry where we still care about the adult smoker. And we do, right? So, yeah, I definitely feel different.
I guarantee you one thing, Phil.
Yeah.
If you want to quit smoking and you try my tobacco disposable and you just don't want to quit smoking.
Well, we've said that.
I guarantee you, and you tried it, you know that I'm right. This is the best tobacco disposable that's ever been made in the disposable market. And if anybody wants to quit smoking and they try that and they don't quit smoking, they just don't want to quit smoking. Period.
Right. We've said that so many times. Not only about your product, but about all the products and all of the flavors and all of the vaping stuff that's in the industry right now. And available to you to buy. If you can't find something that gets you off of that traditional tobacco cigarette, you don't want to quit. You don't want to quit. Absolutely not. And, you might have the disposable with the best tobacco flavor, but it certainly is no watermelon peach, the number one best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'm like getting, I know you're sipping your...
Sipping what? I'm drinking in a pint cup. I'm drinking scotch in a pint fucking
but I'm doing
cup.
shots of Jack, man. I'm catching up with you real quick.
And I've had like half a bottle of Johnny before I got here.
Before the show started, Dimitri's like, I'm drinking, I'm drunk. I said, good for you. Relax, drink. I said, and then he tells me, he's like, you can go get your Tito's and your lemonade. I said, I ain't got time for that tonight. So I went straight to the Jack because, I'd be sipping the Tito's and the lemonade for a while. Which, by the way, Tito's and lemonade, great drink for the summer. You should all go out and try
Yes,
it right now.
that's what. That, when you come to Greece, that's what you're going to be drinking. Is Tito's and lemonade.
Really? Where did I ask for? I asked for a lemonade in Italy.
We're at a restaurant in Verona, a very fancy restaurant, by the way. And we
I have
asked
pictures.
We asked for vodka and lemonade, Tito's and lemonade, and they just brought Phil a lemonade. That's it. No,
They really
Tito's
did,
at
too.
all. Yeah, it was funny.
I'm looking for. I know I have it here somewhere.
It was Piper. The
No,
Piper
no. I know that. I'm trying to. These. Here we go. I got it. There we go. No, that's not it. Hold on. Why is it
That's
not?
definitely not it.
There we go.
There you go.
That's it. Piper.
Beautiful location.
Gorgeous.
Very high top on the mountain.
Gorgeous. Great food. Remember that bread?
Yeah, that was fantastic, man. That cheese too. Oh my God, melted in your mouth.
Yeah, this is a view from the dining room. It was all open, like so many like open air restaurants. I love that. I love that. Just a different world over there. So you did a little presentation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get brutalized by Dimitri. He doesn't know this, but
oh boy.
Yeah. You might have seen a post I did on Facebook where I'm done. I'm just done with my GoPro 10. It literally, and this was all screens off, wasn't shooting in 4K, just 1080p, right? And like 15 minutes into the presentation, it just started overheating. And so I'm going between, the GoPro was going. I had my pocket audio recorder going. Then when the GoPro would shut down, I would switch to like my phone right away, and it was a nightmare. I had like 20 different files, and I still couldn't get Dimitri's talk together. So I have his audio, but I don't have the video. So I just did a still shot of Dimitri like this.
Oh boy.
With the audio behind it, but you'll be able to hear it. But here's some photos from the talk. This is the talk that he did in Italy, and it was about flavors, right, D?
Yes. It was the importance of flavors. In defense of flavors was the panel. I was joined by the Vapers Alliance representative, and of course Dr. Frasalinos, because we know that the flavor threat is coming to Europe, especially with TBD3. So I was very honored to be invited to speak on this panel, and Darth Vader as well too. It was very, very nice having him there too.
Yes. Let's see. Here's the area where it was.
And very little participation again, just like we saw in the U.S. a few years ago.
No, that's actually not true. That's actually not true. The participation was actually quite good, but that was just before the talk happened.
Yes.
But no, seriously, because all of those seats were full during the talk.
Yeah.
And then let's see what you had to say.
And I think, Barbara, we really need to understand that the industry needs to do this by themselves. We are independent. We're an independent industry. In America, it was very funny because we expected, with Big Tobacco having flavored products on the market, that Big Tobacco would come and fight for their consumers. Because Big Tobacco's mission is, by 2030, we're going to be smoke-free. But we all know in the research that, biggest survey that Farsalinos did on flavors, we saw that almost 90% of consumers use a flavored product, right? But when the difficult time came in America, Big Tobacco pulled all their flavored product from the market, which is easy because they also sell cigarettes, so it's not a problem. So don't expect that when TBD3 comes, we're gonna have these huge companies that are gonna come and save us and help us. No, they're not gonna be there. So our industry needs to come together, especially here in Europe now. We know what's coming, and get organized now and have the evidence and have the consumers all educated, all the business owners that are sitting here, get organized and fight what we know is coming, and it's a de facto ban on the vaping industry as we know it.
D?
I couldn't hear very well, but I'm assuming it was the part where we talked about Big Tobacco And this expectation, because in Europe, we're seeing the same thing. Big Tobacco is launching vapor products with flavors. Aquios, which is PMI's heat not burn product, launched a replaceable pod vape called Veep. We saw it in Italy. It's been very heavily marketed here in Greece as well too, and across Europe as well too. And I think that a lot of the vapors and the advocates here, like in America, believe that, oh, Big Tobacco has flavors. Flavors are not going anywhere. But you saw what happened in the United States when the government stepped up. Big Tobacco basically said, okay, well, we're the good guys. We're going to remove flavors from the market like they did with Juul and all the other flavored pods that were on the market. And we were the bad guys, of course, pimping out the kids. And they did not come into defense of the industry, and they did not come in defense of smokers, because we all know that flavors is the most important part of vaping and helping smokers switch to a healthy alternative. So my point there was, don't think that in Europe that PMI or British American Tobacco or Logic or all these companies are going to stand up against TBD3 and say, oh, we're going to save flavors. They're going to say, okay, we do what you tell us. We're going to remove it because at the end of the day, they have something else to sell, and that is cigarettes. And they're always going to be able to sell cigarettes. So it's time to take action in Europe now before we see what happened in America happen here as well too.
Right. So I mean, in other words, they don't give a shit about flavors. They give a shit about staying in business. So they're gonna throw the vaping industry as we know it under the bus, right? So that they can just look like the good guys, right? And then if anything happens to vaping, and if vaping goes away, they still have their cigarettes to sell, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, I did like, I mean, as always, you do a great job on the panels and the talk, but there was one part of the presentation that I did like more than the other, and that would be this part right here.
Dimitri conosciuto forse meglio come Vaping.
Hold on, let me make it as loud as I can here.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's as loud as it goes.
Ha molta esperienza nel rapporto con le istituzioni politiche ed è anche lo sparring partner di 𝗵𝗵𝗆 che tutti conosciamo, che è qui in platea e che ci segue. Ed è anche lo sparring partner di 𝗵𝗵𝗆 che tutti conosciamo.
Oh, 𝗵𝗵𝗆.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to hear. Well, I'll explain it to you.
I remember.
You were introduced as the partner of 𝗵𝗵𝗆.
Yes. Yes.
So Barbara comes up to me before, and she says, would you mind if I introduced Dimitri as your partner, because everybody knows who you are? I said, please, you know what? Introduce him as my domestic partner. I think that would be a lot. And she didn't find that funny, but you were introduced as my partner. Congratulations.
Well, nobody knows who the fuck I am. Everybody knows who you are, so I'm okay with that. At the end of the day, we still get the same money, so it doesn't make any difference to me.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? We did. I felt like we got some love in Italy, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Maybe more so than the France event. Maybe the French event.
I think that Lille was different than Paris. Paris, we always get a lot of love there. Lille was a little bit different, but definitely Italy is, I mean, the open market is still healthy. Our products still sell well. So I think that obviously you're going to get more recognition and more people coming up and talking to you in that market, especially being the only people too that are left that are actually going to shows from the US.
I know.
And promoting their products as well too,
Yeah.
Even though now we're seeing a couple of reviewers announcing that they're going to be going to Dubai and to Germany, blah, blah, blah. But that always happens because everybody likes to follow the leaders,
Follow the leader. We did get we got one guy that was like really fanboying over me when he saw me, and it's like whenever I see that, like I always like move in close and grab him. I'm like, just a regular guy, man. Let's hang out, let's talk, right?
It was a little bit gay. It was a little bit gay. If you
well, you call it gay. I call it being nice. And then this
I have nothing against that at all. No.
This was really nice too. Talk about buttering me up. A present for the most influential reviewer and expert in vaping history. Thank you, Phil. And that was that guy with the coils and the bullets, which you actually bought some, and you brought some into your shop.
The bullets, coils, you know, I mean, the rebuildable market is dying, unfortunately, here in Greece. And I think across Europe as well, too. It's just not like it used to be. The hobbyist side is dead. What impressed me about this kid, number one, he was very smart with the way that he approached you with that bag.
Very smart.
And the coils. And it was very, very smart. And then his enthusiasm and talking about the work that he's done. He's done this for 5 years now to create his company, Break Kills Bullets, coils. He makes them all by hand. He uses top quality wire from Italy, and the presentation of the packaging of the coils is amazing. So I turned around and bought 100 pieces from him at the show, which is it's quite a few bucks there. And I said, look, I like you. I like the way that you present yourself. I like the way you talk about your product. I like the way that you've packaged your product. And I'm going to bring them to Greece. I'm going to put them in my shops and see how they go. And hopefully they sell, and I'll order some more and give them some. But I gave them the business simply because it reminded me of the old school way of doing business. We don't see that anymore. And I appreciate it. And I hope his coils do well. I mean, people that have bought them here at the stores, not many so far, but it's still new, have been impressed with the product. And I wish him nothing but success. Yeah. I like to spread the pie and make everybody happy, and if everybody can make a little bit of money, why not? But
absolutely,
yeah, good job.
Absolutely. What I liked the most was what he put on the bag, which said, "A present for the most influential reviewer and expert in vaping history." Thank you, Phil. That was very nice. If I had a shop, I'd have bought some of those coils too.
Yeah, probably not because you're really tight and stingy, but yeah, it's it was good. It was good.
That was good. He was a really nice guy. We met a few nice guys there. As a matter of fact, I was talking about the pistachio liquid. I think I can go to that camera.
Danielino, the reviewer from Italy. Danielino, great guy. And this was really odd to me because we asked Felix to bring us a good pistachio, and he went and brought this back. I didn't know that Danielino was affiliated with that particular flavor and that brand. So I was very happy, A, that he was, B, that the liquid was really, really good. I mean, it's a really good pistachio cream. Really
this is it's just a touch sweeter than what I'm used to, but it still vapes in a mouth to lung configuration really, really well. Yeah. And basically that was it. I wanted, because I was in Italy, I wanted a good pistachio liquid, right? And I did. I told Felix, I said, who's got the best pistachio liquid? I was going to go buy it. And he's like, I go find for you. And he did, right? He left the booth and he comes back with this. And of course, Dimitri did his usual mixing. I don't know why I don't have the video of you doing your mix, but
it's a disaster.
It was a disaster. But anyway, you
but
did
I got
mix.
it there. I got it to 12 for you.
You did. You got it to 12. And this is another thing that actually impressed me about the clips, right? Because this came way too thin, right? Because of the base.
Because of the boosters. In order to get it to 12, I had to put 4 boosters inside. So there's no room for VG, and you basically go off whatever the booster of the nicotine is. But I got it to 12 to you, but it's probably like a 40 VG, 60 PG, what it ended up being.
Right. And even traveling with this being in the plane, the base was dry, which was really nice to see, right?
Good.
I fully expected this to kind of just seep out, right?
Yeah. Pam says, Dimi, you're working too hard. You look like you need a vacation. Yes, I'm working 13 hours a day, Pam, every day. I know. It's tough. Hopefully I will get a vacation at some point. In July, I'm going to come back to the States, and I'm going to take a vacation for a month until I come back to work.
Did you want me to send you a violin or something? You better.
No, but I might come down and see you. I might just take the kids and come down and see you. The Scepter. Had a love affair with cigarettes for 30 years. Vaping is the only thing that helped me. The nic gums and patches did not work for me. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, buddy, for quitting smoking and hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Look what I think I found. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's mixing time. Hold on a second. Wait.
Oh,
it's
God.
the event that you've all been waiting
It's
for.
painful to watch. It really is.
It really is, yeah. There you go. Watch this disaster. All right, so tell me, Dimitri, what do we got going on here?
I found this lemon pear explosive fruit liquid.
Explosive, yeah.
And so now I have to make it I can only make it 9 milligram.
Okay. Which is not what you want, though.
Which is not what I want, but I really don't have many
So
options.
chemist time.
So
I got a flicker here.
this is you're gonna run out of memory card the way this is going, but so I'm gonna put 3 boosters inside,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna
going
top
very
it off
slow.
with
Does it have
not
PGVG
working.
in there already?
no, it just has aroma,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna put a 30 VG
Okay.
to top it off, but
So this is what you have to do here, right? This makes it safer.
I got nicotine all over my hands.
This
right
makes
now.
it safer.
So I'm gonna add that there.
Yeah. What's that you're putting in there now?
Booster shots.
Booster
These
shot.
are nicotine booster
Nicotine,
shots.
Okay. Now I noticed it's very juicy on the counter.
It's gonna be juicy all over the place
All right.
the way it's going.
Okay,
But
we're wiping our hands.
yeah, now I'm gonna put another booster in.
Yeah,
Did you notice that here in Italy they have a stamp on, just like cigarettes? You know, the cigarettes have that little film that you pay tax.
Yeah.
They have the same thing here in Italy as well. Too.
Fascinating. And when by the time you're done, you really don't have to vape because all the nicotine just kind of seeps through your fingers, right?
It does. Also, it's okay for.
We're filming the filming it.
On a serious note, though,
Yeah, go ahead.
the problem is like, okay, this is a fruit one. It's gonna
Yeah.
be okay.
Right.
If you get like a custard or a tobacco,
Yeah.
you do this, and then you have to let it sit. You have to let it sit for like.
have to steep it,
Yeah,
kind of.
I mean, you can't just vape it right off the bat. This
Right.
is why it's bad.
So it's a giant pain in the ass, is what you're
it's a
saying.
pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Are you done yet? Can
No,
you vape yet?
no,
All right.
no. I'm not even close.
Okay.
I have to put this. This is my third one now.
What's
I'm like
going on down there?
I'm like a meth head.
Can't you just squirt it out of the thing?
It takes too long. So I'm taking the lid off.
Right.
I got nicotine all over.
Nicotine
Look at my
everywhere.
fingers. Look.
Look.
This is the safety that the TBD created here
Okay.
for the customer. So that's my third nicotine shot now in here.
Are you done now?
No.
No.
And then I got to top it off now with
What's that?
this is just base.
Base.
30% VG base.
Okay. Well, that's going to take forever.
So to solve that,
You're going to open that one too.
I mean, it's just such a struggle, man. We say it's a struggle, but customers adjusted to it, which is something that we just haven't done in the States.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And now I notice you're wearing ripped jeans today.
Yeah.
Now,
We look good, don't we?
yeah, but you never wore ripped jeans until I started wearing ripped jeans.
I don't think that's necessarily true. It's not that you started wearing ripped jeans, and I just found these pair of jeans and they look good.
Well, we're gonna have to ask who did it better soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna take a picture and we're gonna post it on and make a poll. You go with that? Now I got everything ready.
Yeah.
The bad thing is if I don't because I've tried this without nicotine. Now I'm gonna put in an MTL setup. The funny thing is I went through all that and I don't like it. That's gonna be. Now I gotta shake it a little bit.
You shake it like a Polaroid picture. So it'll be. Oh, see, you're good at that. You've done that once or twice before.
All right.
All right.
Now we got a mess over here.
Piece of cake. Look at all this disaster. Look, here, little assistant.
Look how much.
You have an assistant helping you out.
And we're talking about disposables. Look how much plastic
You know
we're
what?
throwing
It's
away.
true. It's true.
Look at that.
It's
All
true.
this stuff that we're throwing away now, and the counter is.
Look at this. I mean.
So anyway, you finally got it done, but you said something really interesting there, right? You said, we're talking about disposables and the waste from disposables, and you're throwing all that plastic away.
So much plastic. It really is. It's
Right?
an environmental disaster.
Like
We've actually.
The whole process. This is where, the 10 mils, the pre-Nick 10 mils, right? I think they're so important, right? For the new user, for the older generation. I don't want to do that. I don't. When I got this, where is it? Right here.
right? Because it looks very close, looks very similar to Watermelon Peach, the #1 best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line, right? When I got the pistachio, I just handed it to you. Like, I don't want to be bothered with all of that mixing and shaking and nicking and base. And it's just like, are you kidding me? You've made it so difficult for people to quit.
Yeah.
Why? It's not safer, right? Like, you literally didn't have to vape for an hour after that because all the nicotine just went through your skin.
Yeah.
It's not safer. It's not environmentally friendly. There's nothing good about that process. Nothing.
It's not. But it's a good segue to see who won in the Who Wore It Better contest.
It really is
on platform.
It really is. Okay, so I think
bring the picture back up. Bring the picture back.
I'm gonna bring the picture back up. Hold on, just take me a little while. I got a lot of media here today, buddy.
Yes.
I do have a lot.
I will say something. about this contest. This contest, for the first 3 days that it ran, it was neck to neck. At one point, I had the lead. I was like 31-30 up.
That's not true.
It's absolutely. I was monitoring. You know, I'm a data guy. I was monitoring what was going on.
That's not true, and I'll explain to you why.
All of a sudden, you took a slight lead, and I feel like you called every family member to come in the platform series.
That's not true.
Hit the heart.
That's not true, and I'll explain to you why. Here's the photo. First of all, could not have taken a worse photo of me. You know, like you as my photographer, you know you have to be up high with the camera.
Okay.
And
wait.
Hold on a second. No, I'm not done yet. Even my camera right here, right now, is above. All right, because there's a double chin going on that I'm not happy with, and I'm doing my best, man. I'm losing weight. You know, I think I look better than I used to, but still, that's a very bad camera angle, right? So that's number one. Number two. And this is something that I explained on my Facebook page, and I'm gonna go to my Facebook page, and we're gonna. I got like a whole bunch of photos open here. Let's see. I think this is it right here. I said I think there's some information that we need to discuss. I'm very serious about this, right? There were many photos taken, and the photos taken, they were all rejected by Dimitri. He said he didn't look good, right? And I understand that because I reject photos all the time, right? So finally, he found one where he thought that he looked almost as good as I did. And, okay, that's fine. So he went ahead and he posted the photos. Now, he was able to reject the photos, but he didn't ask me anything about the photo that he posted. He just put it up.
Before you get too deep, I'm going to shut that down, so be careful what you say.
You're going to shut? Okay, all right, that's fine. So like even this photo, if you look at it, like you can see the product placement is covering my chest. Now, I work long and hard to make this, smooth and silky and tanned and toned.
Yeah, I saw you naked on video chat today, and it's whatever. I don't know what you're looking at.
It's a disaster.
It looks like man boobs to me. But anyway,
it's a disaster. I even had to go put a shirt on because I saw the man boobs and. Yeah.
Let me tell you. Let me just shut it down right now.
Shut it down. Go ahead.
The pictures that we took, I was not happy with. This picture was not posted by me. It was posted by Kara, which is the hottie that's in the middle of both of us, and it was publicly posted on her Instagram and her Facebook. So it's a common share photo. I didn't post it. She posted it. So it's out there. If you have a problem with a photo, you need to go after her and her photographer. I just simply took the picture from their social media and I put it up for the contest. So you can't blame me. If you want to blame anybody, you go blame that little hottie in the middle.
Let me shut that down. You chose the photo.
I didn't choose the photo.
You used the photo for the contest.
I used a photo that's public domain.
Yeah, but...
No.
You chose the photo.
No.
You chose the photo for the contest. It's not like she gave you the photo and she said use the photo for the contest. You found that one.
I just picked it out of the public domain and went with it for the contest.
I just want to point something out. Half the people who voted didn't even realize that we were in that photo. They were just looking at. They were just looking. I mean, she's beautiful, right? I mean, that's a good-looking girl.
She's a beautiful girl, yes.
The only thing I will say about that photo is that if I had shorts on, my legs would might look a little bit better than hers.
The end result was, and you won. You won. 46 votes for Phil.
Yes.
And 33 votes for Dimi.
Yeah.
And bring the picture back up. I want to say why I lost, why I believe I lost.
Okay.
I think it's two things. It's two things.
What is it?
Number one,
Yes.
you have more rips in your jeans.
I definitely
way
do.
more rips than what I do.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, look at the overabundance of rips.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
if the contest is like who's the best ripped gene, obviously you have the most ripped genes
What do you
versus
got?
my single ripped gene on the one left side.
Like this isn't even ripped right here. I mean, you just got this one little air hole right there.
Correct. So
Yes.
I think that the overwhelming amount of rips in
Yes.
your genes is what did it. And then second of all, obviously the hottie in the picture is leaning towards me. I mean, you can see that.
Yeah, she
so
is.
I think people felt sorry for you.
Oh, that could be it.
Neglected.
It could
so
be
they
it.
hit the heart to show their compassion for you being ignored by the hottie.
That could be it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Although I'm gonna have to disagree with another thing that you said. And let me see if I can pull this up here. I had it up on the screen before. Let me pull this up here, and here we go. I can't show all of it because of how you usually text, and we don't want to share that all. But what I said was in my original post where I was very, very concerned, right here, side by side. Oh no. Here, two. What I said was also, this is very important. Also, the instructions are a little unclear. And I'm hoping he takes into account all the votes, not just the post thumbs up or hearts, but also everything that was in the comments. I said this a week ago. Sure enough, look at this right here. Okay. Just the ones that pressed heart or thumbs up did not take into account the comments. Now, if we were to count the comments as well, I crushed it.
I don't care because the instructions were clear. You hit the thumbs up for me, the heart for Phil. If you're stupid enough and you can't follow the directions, you shouldn't be taking part in contests. That's it. Bring the list up. Let's choose a winner. If the winner's in Europe, I will send the Innokin package. If the winner is in the U.S., Phil will send the package. Let's do it.
All right. Here's everybody who entered the contest the correct way and answered the correct way with the heart. Let's find out who won. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Alex James. Oh, that looks Greek. Kyriakidis.
Alex Kyriakidis.
Yeah, that looks. You know how I know that looks Greek? Because there's like 75 syllables in the last name. So that could be it.
It might be a Greek name, but he might not be living in Greece. Alex, send me a message on Facebook, facebook.com/VapingGreek. And tell us where you are. If you're in Europe, I will take care of the package. If you're in the North America, Phil will send you the package. And congratulations, my friend.
Congratulations, my friend.
And if you voted for Phil, fuck you. I ain't sending you shit.
Well, he obviously voted for me. He got the answer right, so he's the winner. Big wiener.
I'm gonna send you a turd.
It's funny because I was looking through the votes and everything, and I'm like, I was looking through, and I'm like, oh, she looks cute, and I clicked on her, and I'm like, fucking Croatia figures.
By the way, somebody said sent me a message and said that people also noticed that my bulge was bigger.
Get out! Are you so? Hold on.
Ripped jeans.
Hold on. Let me go back.
Voters didn't want Phil to feel.
Hold on.
Shorted. Yeah.
Okay. Any bulge that you have is hidden by your shirt, okay? So that's bullshit. If we go over here, there's no bulge there at all.
There's no bulge. There's no bulge on that
side. Yeah, well. All right. Hold on. Mental note, sock next time for the next contest.
Yes, a big one.
I'll just get a dildo and hang it out one of the rips. We love you guys. We hope you enjoy this show, and we hope you enjoy hanging out with us. And let's see what else. I guess that's it.
What else we got? Is that it?
Red light, green light. Remember you posted that we make them work.
Yes.
We
Talk about that.
Yeah. So Felix, because all of the vendors at the show, they got an opportunity to go up on stage and hand out some stuff. They throw out some T-shirts, throw out some product, right? Get everybody hyped, get everybody excited. You know, you gotta take care of Team Free Shit, right? Yeah, absolutely.
It wasn't all vendors. It was on some that paid. It was not free. You had
paid.
to pay.
Okay. And Felix has this brilliant idea.
Well, we didn't think it was brilliant at the time.
Well, I'm getting to that. Has this brilliant idea of we're going to play red light, green light. Okay, so we're going to have the prizes up on stage, and we're going to we're going to turn around, we're going to count to 3, and they're going to walk up to the stage, right? And whoever gets to the stage first wins, right? And Dimitri and I are looking at
kind of like the Squid Games.
Yeah, like Squid Game, yeah. And Dimitri and I are looking at each other, and we're like, that's a terrible idea. It's just not going to work. It's like not going to work. You know what? It was fun. Yeah. Everybody played around, and God bless you, Olivia. You did it. You handled it, and it worked out really, really well.
Absolutely.
And we made Team Free Shit work for their free shit, right?
And it was fun.
Let's see. So I know I have that here somewhere. No, not there. Hold on, it's coming. Where the hell is it? Ah, here it is. Okay. Where is it? I just had it up. Here we go.
1, 2, 3,
So, by the way, I'll just play that again. It's just I have a lot of clips, but this is just the one that I pulled.
1, 2, 3,
Basically, everybody cheated.
Yes,
pretty much
everybody was cheating.
If this was
Italy, for crying sake.
It's Italy, right? If this was the real Squid Game, everybody'd be dead.
Everybody would have been shot.
Everybody would have been shot, for sure. But people had a lot of fun with it. We gave away a lot of prizes, and really, Livia, you knocked it out of the park. Good job, right?
Thumbs up.
2 thumbs up for Livia, who, again, did a really, really good job. Did you know one night in my hotel, I woke up because the panel was flashing?
No.
Yeah. Look, this is what I saw. Hold on. All of a sudden, my room started doing that.
It sounds like your kind of hotel room.
Like right in the middle of the night, this woke me up. This is what my hotel room was doing, which was like, if you think about it, it's terrifying. Either way, because either the room is haunted and the room needed help, right? Or I needed help and nobody was coming to help me. It's like terrifying either way.
Yeah.
Like really, really bad. What else did we do? We you should tell this story. We went to Romeo and Juliet's house.
Yes. Which, by the way, I did not know, like the Juliet house, a big thing in Verona. My wife told me about it. I had some friends tell me about it, that we need to go see the Juliet house while we're in Verona. Obviously from the famous story Romeo and Juliet, and there's the balcony, and Juliet came out, and Romeo was, singing on the bottom and all that. So, one of the things that Phil has done over the last decade is just depend on me to get him where we need to go. And I'm usually very, very good. No matter what country you are, I'll take him and I'll find it. So we had a couple guys join us. We had the representative of 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗹 in Europe with us for dinner. And we also had Monir. He is from GFC ProVap. Is one of the largest wholesale distributors in France. GFC ProVap, by the way, next week we'll be carrying unsalted e-liquid manufactured by Dash Vapes in Europe, including the #1 selling in the unsalted line, the delicious watermelon peach. So if you have stores in France or everywhere that GFC ProVap sells, go to their website next week and pick up unsalted.
Quick shout out real quick to Monir. Monir is one of those people that we see at pretty much every international show. I enjoy his company. He's a lot of fun to hang around with. He's very
we laughed.
Yeah, we laugh. We just laugh a lot, right? He's a lot of fun. I'm thrilled that he's picking up the line, And thank you, Monir. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the UK.
And he's a ball buster as well too, which
He
fits
is.
in right in line with what me and Phil do constantly.
As a matter of fact, I had to shut him down because he kept jumping in on my skits, and eventually I was like, "Who the fuck? Listen, hey, my show. Let me handle the comedy, okay?"
So it was Monir, I think it's Charles, me and Phil had a wonderful dinner. Again, I found this little restaurant. We actually found parking that night, which was very, very rare. And we had just a fantastic dinner, wine. We were joined by VapItaly sales rep in Europe as well too during the dinner. Anyway,
wait, hold on a second. There was some Italian history given at that dinner.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
And now for another episode of Italian History with the 𝗶𝗵𝗶𝗀. Enjoy your dinner today.
It's fantastic. It's really good. Very good. Very good.
Very special guests.
Yes, absolutely.
Very good dinner.
Very good dinner.
I love my Chinese.
Luna from VapItaly,
From Morocco.
𝗬𝗵𝗺 and 𝗨𝗵𝗶 in the house. All right.
Did Luna just say ciao?
Yeah.
God bless her. That's very good. So this is where I usually impart a little bit of my Italian knowledge.
Yes.
And it's nice because I have more people to...
You're going to educate not just me, but you're going to educate the whole panel.
Yes. Now, I don't know if you know this, but...
I think he's out of battery.
You know, you're familiar with the Italian meatball.
Yes.
The meatball, everybody knows what a meatball is.
Yeah, of course we know, yeah.
Now, you might think that it's called a meatball because it's a ball of meat. Not true.
Really?
Yes.
I've been fooled all these years.
Maria meat the Bologna.
Meat the
Bologna. Yes.
Can you spell that?
No.
Okay.
Maria meat Bologna. So not only is it not named after the meatball, it's actually named after Maria meat Bologna, who came up with the meatball.
Okay. How did she come up with the meatball?
She used to run a hamburger stand
in
Italy. Right now, in Italy, they put they put garlic and cheese in their hamburgers because it's Italy.
Yeah.
Well, when Maria meat Bologna, when she was younger, she used to be able to squish the patty down.
Okay.
But she got older, and as she got older, she couldn't squish.
She didn't have enough
down.
Strength.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it would just get
bigger
higher
and bigger.
higher.
That makes sense.
And then eventually, she couldn't squish the patty at all.
So she just left it the way it is.
It was like a ball of meat.
I hear you.
But still not called
Gnocchi?
meatball because of a ball of meat, but because
Look, we're gonna have Gnocchi today, and then we're gonna have Schnitzel in Germany. So they named it after Maria.
Put a little sauce on it. Changed everything.
Wow.
Schnit.
You just blew my mind right now.
Right?
Yeah.
Just a schnick.
Fantastic.
Try
Schnitzel.
And the same way you give your Greek knowledge.
Thank you so much. It was very, very enlightening today.
I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
And are you related to Maria Meat Bologna?
No, there's no relation.
Okay,
I would love to claim that.
Yeah.
I really would because I love a meatball like any Italian would, but no, unfortunately, no relation.
All right. It's so far.
No, but then it's not a meatball.
It's
then
a
it goes back
patty.
to being a hamburger. I mean, try to follow along with the story. Okay?
The origin is a meatball.
Listen.
The origin is a meatball. It's what happened after that. Doesn't
This is what happens when you invite people that know nothing about Italian history.
That's right. I mean,
I apologize.
hopefully he learned something today.
I apologize for him interrupting.
Dimitri,
Hopefully
can
he
you
learned
ask
something.
Phil to say everything in Italian, please?
Yes. Oh yeah. Can you tell us that story in Italian?
Maria
Meat Bologna.
She takes that meat to the
That's a
patty,
Bologna.
and she pushes the patty down, right, to make it a hamburger. And then as she get older, and she not to push the patty down, to make a ball, and make a meat the ball. Okay, you think I know speaking Italian? What's wrong with it?
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Can't believe you didn't think that I know to speak Italian.
I like how I was egging you on that as well too. But it was just a lot of fun. We had a great dinner, a lot of wine, and then we have the brilliant idea of we ate a lot, we drank a lot. Let's just go for a walk it off, and then find the house of Juliet. Now I depend on Google a lot. I'm an Android freak. I'm a very dedicated Google user. And usually Google Maps and everything, I never have a problem with it. I can use it very well. I have great internet service. I have a European SIM card. So I pick up my phone while we're walking, and I said, let me just punch it in. And I punch in the House of Juliet, and I spelled it with a J. House of Juliet with a J, because that's how I thought it was being spelled. And it gives me directions, and it shows like it's 20 minutes away walking distance. So we begin from the center of Verona to walk towards the House of Juliet. While we're walking, we see this area that looked a little bit historical. And Phil thought it would be very interesting to take some pictures of it. And he did. He took some pictures of this building and the area that's around it. And we kept walking and walking. And everybody's following me like, I know where the fuck I'm going. So 3 guys following me, 20-minute walk to get to the house of Juliet. We kind of leave like the center of Verona. So I was a little bit concerned about that. But I was like, it's probably somewhere off to the side, obviously. So we get to the house of Juliet as it's described into my GPS. And there's nothing there. It's just an apartment building. There's like no people there. It's in the middle of nowhere, no traffic. So then I expand my search, and it appears that there is an Airbnb, just a regular house for rent, called the House of Juliet, unfortunately. And the actual House of Juliet is spelled with a G in Italy, and it was back into that area that we passed earlier, where Phil was taking pictures. That historical building was actually the House of Juliet, and we passed it. So we had to walk another 20 minutes back to that same area, and me and Phil can take our romantically, of course, embraced picture in front of the House of Juliet.
I totally blame him.
Yes, I blame him.
To absolutely his fault.
Yes.
He said when we got to wherever you took us to the Airbnb, that is like, we were there already. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell us?
Yes. It was. Do you have the picture of me and you in front of the House of Juliet?
I don't have that one because it was blurry.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Anyway, it was nice. It was romantic. It was fun. We had a really good time. We had a little gelato afterwards. It was a great night. We had a fantastic time.
It was really good. And one final piece of Italian history for you. The Italian history with the 𝗶𝗵𝗶𝗀.
So here we are behind the Juliet's house right here. We made it to Juliet's house. Dimitri and I spent a lovely evening down there.
Yes.
They leave mints on the pillow.
She was very nice too. She was very, very, very kind to us.
Obviously, Romeo and Juliet, the tragic story between the Capulets and the Montagues, and I'm sure you're very impressed that I even knew those names.
Absolutely.
Right? But the true tragedy of the story is that part of the story was left out. Because it's a story between the Capulets, the Montagues, and the Bussardos.
And the Bussardos. I did not know that.
Now, we walked past some ruins.
Yes.
Down there.
Right down there.
I'll have pictures of the ruins in there.
Okay.
And Dimitri's like, he's making fun of the ruins. Like, nobody's stopping for these ruins.
Yes.
And that's where the Bussardos used to be.
The Bussardos were there.
And there was a tunnel.
In the tunnel?
The tunnel that came down here. And the Bussardos would go there, and things
do the
happen,
thing, yeah.
do the thing, and that's what kind of kicked the whole thing off. So that's the true tragedy, is the tragedy between the Bussardos and the Capulets and the Montagues. And I don't know if you know this, but that is where the song "Bizarre Love Triangle" comes from by New Order.
Really? Can I ask you a question? I mean, it might be a little bit personal, might be a little sensitive or whatever, but I've read somebody smoking weed. I just smelled it. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's that good Juliet bud, but it's just a little bit personal question. Might be a little bit, sensitive for the Bussardo. But yeah, I've read this history. I've read the books all these years since I grew up. Why is the Bussardo family name just like left out of the history books?
That's an excellent question.
Thank you.
It's for the same reason why Larry lives in Florida right now and he's not on Facebook.
I wish Larry was here to see that.
Yeah.
But
such a tragedy that the Bussardos were left out of such a romantic novel history.
I just hope that people appreciate all of the information that they got.
I got tons of knowledge. It was such an educational.
I mean, not only on vaping, but also Italian history, cuisine, like everything.
Yes.
So it's a well-rounded program that we have here.
Hey, big shout out to 𝗵𝗶𝗹. I will tell you, it's a huge success for me, Phil, Matt, and Dash Vapes. It's an honor for us to be carried by one of the largest distributors in Europe for the Unsalted line. So we're very, very excited, and shout out to Munir for making it happen.
Thank you, Munir. We did it, buddy. We went another 2 hours.
Yes.
And it looks like you're going to pass out at any moment now.
Yes.
Anything else that you would like to say? This was a lot of media for me. I think I showed everything.
Great. You did a great job.
It's it's not easy. Because when I do a show like this, I really appreciate everything that you used to do from your house in Chattanooga.
Yeah, well, in a couple months, I'll have my setup here, so I'll be able to, back when I come back after the July trip, I'll have my computer. I got a new house here in Athens as well too, so I'll be moving in at the end of next month, so I'll have a setup down here as well too. I'll be able to run the show from here.
Did you? So you have another place then?
I rented another place. Yeah, I didn't buy another place, but I rented another place.
Is that where I'll be staying?
No, you're gonna be staying at the old apartment, unfortunately.
And who's staying at the new place?
I just signed the lease today. I don't move in until the 15th of June is when I get the keys. So
you can't get it ready for me in time?
Unfortunately, no. They're still living in there, and they have to paint it and all kinds of stuff.
It's a little unacceptable. Although my back shaver is at your place in Greece.
It really is. It's hanging inside the bathroom waiting for you.
Still there, huh?
I think you should put new blades on it because the blades are like pretty rough on it right by this point. I shaved my balls a couple times with it too. I'll put that out there.
It's all rusted and shit. Oh my goodness! All right, listen. We'll do this. We'll end the show with us driving back to we flew into
Milan.
Milan, yeah. I'll show a couple clips of us driving back into Milan, and we'll end the show now. What do you think? You think that's a good idea?
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. I want to thank Felix and the team in Italy. I want to thank all the vapors. We had a great time. We're looking forward to everybody that's going to be at the Birmingham show this weekend, the 27th, 28th, and 29th of May, Birmingham, UK, the Vapor Expo. We're going to be there at the Innokin booth showing off the clips, the slide top, all the new, the Gozi, all the new products that we're going to have.
Aquios technology.
Lota is going to be there. Huh?
Aquios technology.
Aquios technology. Lota is going to be there as well, too. We're going to be doing some lives on the Innokin Facebook page. So make sure you like that page so you get notified when we're going to go live on there. And then the following weekend, we're going to be in Madrid, Spain for the Vape Expo there. So exciting. I get to spend 10 days with Phil. Hopefully I do not kill him while we're together for such a long time. And yeah, dashvapes.eu, anywhere in Europe, 1 to 2 day shipping if you want to pick up any of our liquids or the fabulous Dash Vapes liquids and the hardwares that they offer. Wholesale, hit me up here in Greece. AGT, K110, Etymology, they all carry it. Liquid Puff, of course, #1. And GFC Pro Vap now in France and all of Europe for short fills of the Unsalted and Unsalted on Ice coming. That's all the plugs that I had.
Good job. That was a lot of plugs.
A lot.
You plugged well.
I remembered them all.
Just to encapsulate that, the Unsalted line in the U.S., if you don't know Peggy by now, get a hold of me. I will put you in touch with Peggy. In Canada, Dash Vapes. In Greece, Liquid Puff and the numerous stores that Dimitri has supplied. Also, anywhere else in the world, that's going to be Dash Vapes EU to get the Unsalted line, including the #1 best-selling flavor in the Unsalted line, the delicious Watermelon Peach.
Cheers.
Cheers. Good night, everybody. We appreciate your support. We thank you for watching, and we love all of you. Right? You love all of them, pretty much.
All of them. Well, except a few people. But
There's a couple. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.
Copyright stricken for sure. Oh, that's right. Well, yeah. Do they even know what this is? On
YouTube? By the way, I had to listen to that for 2 hours. I had to listen to Greek trap music for 2 hours. 2 hours.
It's good.
Huh?
Good. It's good. It was good. You enjoyed it.
It was good. There was some good stuff there. It was good. It was good. All right. There you go.
Where's the volume? This here?
All right, so we're going back to Milano.
Or Milan.
whichever way.
Oh, yeah, Milan. Yeah, well, when you say it in Italian, it is the Milano.
I want to thank you for all the history education that you gave me in Verona.
But wait, there's more.
Very, very.
Yeah, well, I mean, I try. I do my best because when I go to Greece, you know so much about, Greek history and culture, and I feel like, I just want to spread some of my Italian.
I feel educated. Really
culture and history here. A lot of traffic this morning. Now my flight has been delayed like 2 hours, and yours is still on time.
Yes, but we're gonna be on time.
We'll be on time.
We don't have any problems.
Because I worry about you,
No, all you're worried about is yourself, and that's not the flight. But now that you have the 2 hour delay, you're like, I don't have stress anymore,
And this morning, so is it zoomed all the way out? Yeah, it is. This morning, I got up and I went on WeChat and I said, "Good morning."
No, you don't mean it. You don't mean it.
Of course I mean it.
And you know I'm cranky in the morning. So
you really
you do
are.
it on purpose.
You're so
you
cranky.
do it on purpose.
You're so cranky. No, it wasn't on purpose. I was like, because
you just want to make sure I was up.
I want
so
the
you
first
don't miss
thing-
your flight. It's all selfish. It's all about you.
That's
the only reason why you texted me good morning. Not because you care. Or you just, I'm going to have a pleasant morning.
That's not true, man.
It's true. It's
like,
100% true. But
I
it's
wanted
okay.
the first thing that you saw in the morning to be my shiny text wishing you a good morning.
Yeah, oh damn, it really made my morning, but
And then-
I woke up with such pleasure.
And then, he doesn't respond. I tried to kill this fly so many. Oh, I got it that time. It's smushed on my hand. He doesn't respond. So what do? I worry about him.
No, you don't. No. The only thing you're worried about is that I'm sleeping and you're gonna miss your flight. That's
So
the
I
only
said,
thing you're worried about.
So I said, "Good morning" again. And you know what he writes? What'd you like? I heard you the first time. Chill out.
Yes.
That's what he writes.
Yes.
All I do is care about him having a good morning, and that's what he writes.
Yes. And by the way, I was down in the car first, waiting on you with the trunk open.
No, I had to go to the bathroom.
Just saying.
And I was exactly on time. You wanted to leave at 6 o'clock. I was down there at exactly 6
You wanted to leave at
o'clock.
5, so I got down a little bit earlier, just so you won't freak out, and you're still late.
Whatever. I don't know if you know this, but
I'm sure I don't.
The Italian flag. You know the colors of the Italian flag, right?
Yes.
It's green.
Yes,
You know what's funny, Phil? Pause it for a second. You know what's
Okay,
funny?
all right, hold on. What those colors
Like,
represent.
People might think that this is a skit. It really is not. If the camera was not going on, it would be exactly the same conversation. And I will tell you why. This motherfucker never texts me. Like, if he would text me like once a week or even once a month and say, "Hey, good morning." Like, if he would text that, I would say, okay, there is nothing legitimate about him texting me good morning. He only texted me good morning to make sure that I was awake so we will not miss his flight. This is not a person that texts me on a regular basis. "Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, my good pal. Hey, buddy. Hi, friend. How are you? I hope you have a good morning." Never. Just the morning that he wanted to leave 17 hours early to get to the airport to make sure he doesn't miss his flight. That's all.
It's not true. I mean, maybe it's a little bit true. Because, there was that one time where you overslept. You've overslept a couple times on for the flights. So I just...
Have I ever made you miss a flight?
It was close.
Have I ever made you miss a flight?
I know. Red.
Yes.
You know what those colors represent?
No, I don't.
Okay, so the green represents basil.
Okay.
Right.
Basil.
Oh, wait. We got Italian history. Hold on.
Yes.
That's red.
Yes.
You know what those colors represent?
No, I don't.
Okay, so the green represents basil.
Okay.
Right.
Basil as in the name basil or the food basil?
No, the food.
Okay.
Of course, it's green. Basil, right?
Okay.
The red represents sauce.
Like gravy? Like marinara?
It's like very good that you said gravy, because that's what we call it. Well, that's what my family calls it. We always have Sunday gravy, right? With like a lot of meat, like meatballs. We learned about meatballs on this trip, right?
Yes, we did.
Now, do you know what the white represents?
No. Your purity?
I'm trying to be serious here.
No, I'm asking.
You might think that's mozzarella.
Yes.
But
I
no.
would guess that would be
But
mozzarella.
no, Parmigiano Reggiano.
But it's not white.
It's off-white, but that's
it's off-white. That's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like that drip tip that you got me for the device.
It's a nice drip tip.
I really like that drip tip.
Nice.
We'll show it on the show.
Yes.
But that's it. So basil, gravy,
and
Parmesan.
Parmesan. Okay, I got it. So basically, it's a good Italian meal.
See, it is. Like every time you look at the flag, you just feel like
you're having a good
dish
Italian
pasta,
meal.
right?
Yeah. Speaking of meals, we had some good meals.
We did. We had some.
It's unusual that we do this every night.
This hurts my arm when I'm holding this up like that. We really did. Actually, every night was really enjoyable. We had it was good food every night. It was good company every night. Good conversation, good wine every night. Yeah. So
we got lucky. We found some on our own. We found some really good places.
Last night, oh man, I'm gonna remember that pizza for a long time.
Yeah, it was funny because last night we didn't have really a plan. But it's getting old, man. Can't even hold a fucking cell phone.
Stop.
Last night we didn't really have a plan because we wanted to do something like very, very quick and go back to the hotel and sleep because we had an early flight today.
Yes.
So we just said, hey, just go grab a pizza. We figured it'd be something easy. So I found a pizza place that's near the hotel, and I said, we'll just walk. And we walked, and it was not a very good area. It was a little bit sketchy. So I got a little bit concerned.
It was a little bit.
It was a little bit sketchy. And the pizza place was like a to-go place. So I was like, let's just go to the car, go downtown again in the center of Verona where all the restaurants are, and we'll park and we'll find something to eat. Well, we couldn't find parking. I mean, we drove for 30 minutes all through downtown Verona and just couldn't find a parking. So somehow I just started driving and ended up in this square that we saw a bunch of restaurants there. It wasn't in the center of Verona. I don't know exactly where it was, but
it seemed more. Off
the beaten path.
Off the beaten path, like not touristy, right? Like the locals were there.
For sure. And we drove around the block 3 or 4 times, and we found a parking spot, left the car, and walked over. And there was like a few pizza restaurants there, but we noticed this one that was like really busy, and we sat down. And the girl came over. She was very nice, spoke English, and we ordered a bottle of wine. And she said, "Oh, pizza is self-service." So we're a little bit, iffy about that.
Dimitri, he does like to be served at a restaurant. He really does. He's very picky about his restaurants.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but yeah. So I said, "No, that's fine. We'll just go in and see what they have." And we walk in, and it was like, pow, like the pizza honey hole. I mean, it was good. Tons of different styles of pizza, and then you just choose what you want, as much as you want. They cut it, they weigh it, and then they put it in the oven, and they finish it off for you. And man, it was really good. The one with the prosciutto and the olives, oh my god! I mean, they're all good.
The fresh mozzarella was
really good.
They were all good.
And what really surprised me was, I mean, we had quite a few slices of pizza, and we had a bottle of wine and a bottle of water, and it was like $40.
Unbelievable.
It was.
I noticed that though, the prices on food are less expensive here, though.
Yeah.
Even at the nicer restaurants.
Yeah. It was.
And then of course we had a gelato after that because, Italy, got to do that.
Yeah.
And it was a really good last night to a good trip. And so now we're on our way to Milan to catch our flights and head back home.
Yeah. And it's good to have the shows back. I mean, it's good to be back on the circuit and see our friends and promote our products and promote Innokin and meet new friends.
Yep.
And it's a shame that we can't do that in the U.S. anymore. For our government does not want us to let people quit smoking. And but I mean, it is what it is. If this is the way it's going to be for now, this is what we're going to do.
All right, so my arm's about ready to fall off, and I have to order. I'm ordering a new camera. I know which camera I'm getting because GoPro can GoPro fuck itself. I'm done with that piece of shit overheating. Done. All right, that's it. Oh. That was close.
Italians can't drive, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
It's harder to park in Verona than it is in Greece, and I didn't even think that was possible.
Unbelievable.
Okay. All right, ciao. Arrivederci.